Hey guys, Angelo Lambropoulos, Director of Lambros Realty, and you're watching the 32nd episode of FAQu, Frequently Asked Questions, in which we answer for you as the consumer. So today, the question I'm going to answer is obviously from a seller's perspective. What are my options as opposed to open homes? Now, this has come about because there's been a few sellers out there that aren't too happy with the fact that their agents are putting open home invitations in their neighbours' letterboxes and finding that more neighbours are attending the open home than actual buyers are present. Now, I mean, obviously the invitations to open homes are nothing new. Agents have been doing this for quite a while. Further to that, I've had feedback in where the sellers have had their friends go to the open homes of their actual house and post as sellers, and the agents have spent more time trying to get them in as sellers as opposed to actually focus on selling the property to the right buyer for the best price. And then later coming back to them saying the market, we had 12 parties through the open home, but nobody's interested. So there's a bit, and that's debatable, and look, doesn't happen all the time, but unfortunately there are circumstances where it does happen. So I understand your concerns, and I'll obviously give you an option to alternatives, ways around that. So I guess firstly, if you are sort of fond of doing the open home but just not too keen on the strategies that your desired agent is using to get people in, being the invitations to open homes to the neighbours, just tell them you don't want invitations sent out to the neighbours. That's what the for sale signboard is there for, right? The neighbours will know the property's for sale, and if they know anybody that wants to move in, the signboard does that. You don't need sticky beaks through your open home, right? Very simple. And any fair-minded agent would be more than happy to accommodate that, okay? Naturally, they may very well come back to you saying, but look, we need to market it to everyone. Well, neighbours isn't everyone. Real estate and domain is everyone, right? And actual buyers is what you want. Social media is everyone. So just bear that in mind. The other thing you can do as well is make sure you ask, if it's a security issue and you're worried about that at the open home, what you can do is obviously have the agent ask prospective purchasers that enter your premises for photo ID prior to actually coming in to have a look. Now look, any fair-minded purchaser will be more than happy to accommodate such a fair request. Anybody that's just looking and not in a position to do anything will find it intrusive, no doubt, but they don't have to come through your home. Very simple. If they're not in a position to buy, why bring them through? If they're in a position to buy in 6 months and they're getting trying to get their bearings on the market, and they think your house is lovely and that's great. But if they're not in a position to do anything, don't let them through. So the photo ID is a great way to sort of filter them out. At the end of the day, if somebody's genuine and they're going to purchase, they're going to have to provide the agent with their contact details anyway. So there's another thing which obviously isn't commonly used in open homes, but probably should be. And the other thing as well is feel free to stay at your own open home. There's no rule that says you have to leave the premises or it's your house. I mean, the only thing I'd advise is just let the agent do their thing. Don't intrude or don't put your 2 cents in. If you have something to say, advise the agent afterwards in fairness to them. So, you don't want to be one of those people that sort of sits in there and, you get what I'm saying. So that's the ways. If you still want to go down the open home system, but there were those few things that were worrying you, that's how you can combat that. Alternatively, it's, very simple, by appointment. Have your agent bring through qualified parties only. Naturally, open homes aren't going to do this. You're going to get all walks of life walking in. By appointment, make sure that you're getting qualified people through with the right budget to purchase your home. Now, naturally, the debate behind that is, all right, well, hey, there's no competition. How's it going to push the price up? Well, it's like a game of poker, right? You're not showing your cards. For all that purchaser knows, there is competition. You're just running by appointments. And if they really like it, well, that's up to the agent's negotiation ability to negotiate the highest price. If you still believe in competition is what's going to get you the highest price, I put to you, you've selected the wrong agent to negotiate the best price for your home, because a strong negotiator should have no issues whatsoever getting you the highest price using the by appointment strategy. Now, if there's an agent not willing to accommodate that strategy, go find someone else, because I can guarantee you there will be someone out there that can negotiate and will be able to get you the best deal. So I hope that puts a bit of clarity and sheds a bit of light onto that. Don't feel scared to ask the agent a few quick questions on negotiations, or put them in a predicament where you want, say, 1.7 million for a house, buyers offered 1.6, but they have a budget of 1.7. How will they get them up to the 1.7 mark? What strategies will they use? And ask for examples in the past of what they've done and how it's come about. So, have questions like that up your sleeve. Don't just take their word for it, saying, yeah, we'll do by appointment, no worries. You want to see substance behind what they're saying. So I hope that gives you a bit of clarity into that. If you have any further questions, as always, Angelo Lambropoulos, Director of Lambros Realty. You can email me on info@lambrosrealty.com.au. You can call me on 0294810999, or you can simply visit me at our Apple Tree Shops Cherrybrook office here, which I'd be more than happy to speak with you. If either of you have any other questions out there, again, email me. Phone me, more than happy to answer them, because you never know, you're going to help somebody else out there with a question they couldn't find the answer to. So hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye for now.